those of you who have attended the last lecture, you will know how to, if you remember, I had taught you the 4 A's of self-hypnosis. Can anyone tell me what those are? It's auto-relaxation, auto-suggestion, auto-analysis, and autotherapy. In auto-relaxation, we had done an exercise where you switch off the lights, draw the curtains, put soft music, sit in a recliner, and relax yourself. Am I right? Then you go to the auto-suggestion state, where you give suggestions to your subconscious mind. These suggestions should normally be positive. Your subconscious mind is like a soldier. It does not analyze. It does not analyze. It just takes your commands. Okay? Then we went on to the self-analysis part, where you analyze what is the problem, where have you gone wrong, what was the reason, and then autotherapy, where you tell your subconscious mind that you have and you will achieve. You will achieve success in this, and you have achieved. Can anyone recall? No. You haven't done that, means you haven't relaxed yourself. Okay. How will you communicate with your subconscious mind? I think I'll take it here. Next. How will you communicate with your subconscious mind? First one. To communicate with your subconscious mind, you have to be relaxed, hypnotically relaxed. By hypnotically relaxed, I mean you have to totally surrender, total relaxation. As in hypnosis, where you are not sleeping, you are aware of the surrounding, you are aware of what is happening around you, but you are totally relaxed. Next. To communicate to your subconscious mind, you have to talk to your subconscious mind. As you are talking to a person, as I am talking to you, as you would shoot questions to me, you have to talk to your subconscious mind. How will you talk to your subconscious mind? Now I want little participation. Yes, suggestions. What suggestions will you give your mind? Affirmations, yes, very good. What affirmations would you give? You are improving day by day. Getting better and better, yes, very good. You are maturing, and that you will follow the suggestions which are imprinted on your subconscious mind. Like you give a command to your subconscious mind that every day at this particular time you will do self-hypnosis for yourself. This exercise of self-hypnosis, healing yourself, is very good if it is done at least once a day. It will help you to develop your personal quality, positive personal quality. Next. Self-hypnosis helps you to develop your personal quality, that is positive one, and eradicate negative traits. Now if there is something, a negative thought that is lurking in your mind and you want to eradicate it, you give a suggestion that this thought will not be allowed to disturb you. When you practice this again and again and again, it becomes a part of you. Am I clear? And once it is into your system, every day you will look forward to practicing this, because the more you get benefits, the more you are encouraged to do it. And then it becomes a part of you with every breath. How will you make your subconscious mind work for you? Yes.
First of all, you have to listen to the music and be relaxed.
Yes.
Speak to someone and
Yes.
speak good about you.
Yes, correct. Yes, correct. Go ahead.
Good about you. Every day I'm getting better and better.
Okay.
Feeling my confidence.
Okay. What else? What happened? Tim, ऊपर मुख से the better. Okay. Now see, your subconscious mind is like a piece of land. And man has managed to find oil. Similarly, which is very invaluable. Similarly, if you go deep within yourself, you will be able to find out, you will be able to extract and tap your resources. If you have a problem, you sleep with a problem. Talk to your subconscious mind and then go into a total relaxed state. Once you're in a totally relaxed state, give suggestions to yourself. Analyze the problem. And once you analyze the problem, you give suggestions that this problem is eradicated. This problem is removed. And once you do this exercise again and again and again, it is easier for you. Just at the close of your eyes, you will be able to hypnotize yourself. Okay? No. Yes.
I want to ask you a question. We have to do this exercise in the morning or night.
That depends on you.
Let's say it's like morning.
No, that depends on you. I'll tell you because I'm coming to that. Now, a simple example of how you dig into your mind. Probably if I tell you in the form of a story, it will be easier for you to grasp. Once a gentleman was to go on a cruise with his family. He had to give a lecture on self-hypnosis. Yeah, I'm not joking, yes. This is how it goes. A day before the ship set sail, he took all his baggage for registering. He registered his baggage and then took one briefcase along and told the captain, this is very important for me. The captain of the ship told him, do me one favor, since it's a small briefcase, you come along with it tomorrow. He put it in the dicky, in the back of his car. He went home. Next day he took his family, went to his sister's place, dropped his car there. His sister came and dropped him. They all set sail. After 2 hours of sailing, he realized that he did not have his briefcase. He was very upset, and it looked like he would spoil his entire family's holiday. When he went to sleep, he spoke to his subconscious mind, and in his sleep, the subconscious mind spoke to him, gave him a message that you are teaching people to use your subconscious mind for self-hypnosis. Why don't you extract from your subconscious mind? Next day morning he got up, he was in a good mood. He went on the deck and relaxed. People thought he was sleeping, so they did not disturb him. Actually, he was recalling everything from his subconscious mind, chapter by chapter, sub-chapters, and in detail. At the end of the cruise, he realized that he would not have known the power of his subconscious mind had he not forgotten the briefcase. He could extract much more than what he had decided to write. So what I'm trying to tell you is, your subconscious mind is a warehouse. Only thing is, you must know how to tap. Okay? Next. Now, has everyone understood how to use the subconscious mind? Now the power of concentration through self-hypnosis. First one. The power of concentration is the ability to concentrate. The ability to concentrate, you want me to sit down? Okay. It's something that you can develop and cultivate.